keep the music playing.
Today's news and weather is brought to you by the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. The Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill features a full restaurant and bar, a huge outdoor concert stage, a giant outdoor TV screen, fire pits, a roof deck, washer pits, cornhole pits, inside and outside seating, and much more. Located at 511 8th Street, Waco, Texas 76706. Check out upcoming shows at backyardwaco.com.
In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Clayton Anderson. A new bill that plans to limit the amount of money drivers can sue trucking companies for if they're hurt in an accident has some Central Texans up in arms. Senate Bill 30 could limit how much Texas drivers could receive in settlement money owed in court and tighten what victims could sue trucking companies for. Lawmakers supporting the bill say this bill is necessary, voicing concerns over inflated medical bills presented in lawsuits. This after an 18-wheeler killed 3 members of the McCafferty family when it hit their car on Highway 36, leaving only Kelsey McCafferty behind. Kevin Kennedy, a family member of the McCaffertys, says he's worried about crash victims who may not have as much help as Kelsey. The case in Allison trial is now heading into its second day of jury deliberation to determine if Allison is guilty of the 2022 fatal stabbing of Joe Ramirez at Belton High School. We still do not have a verdict. Now, as a reminder, Case and Allison pleaded not guilty to murder charges, but it is up to the jury to decide if he is guilty or not, and if found guilty, Judge Faulkner will decide his sentence. In the News 10 newsroom, I'm Clayton Anderson.
Although today's weather will be a similar day to what we saw yesterday with mostly cloudy skies, warmth, and humidity, that will eventually be tapped into for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow. Wednesday, a first alert weather day for storms that'll be pushing through, especially mid to late afternoon, stretching into the early evening hours. Large hail, strong wind gusts, maybe a stray tornado, all possible with Wednesday's afternoon and evening storms. Those storm chances on Wednesday are near 60%. Now today, we're leading up to those storm chances tomorrow. Maybe a stray morning sprinkle. Morning cloudiness gives way to some afternoon sunshine with high temperatures in the low to mostly mid-80s. From KWTX, I'm First Alert meteorologist Sean Bellafury.
Good morning. It is Tuesday, Zack Owen Show. I got Michael Habern with me. He's running for Woodway City Council. And before we jump into it, before we do our national anthem and our pledge, actually, Michael's supposed to be on 8:30, but I have a funny story. Our guest, and I believe you pronounce it, hold on, Michael, David Nedbalek. David was running for, or is running for, Lacey Lakeview City Council, and we had David booked 8 to 8:30. David showed up before 7 o'clock this morning, and when we told him that it wasn't until 8, he said, I got to go to work, and he left. So you get to jump in there and get double time today, Michael.
That's wonderful.
I love it too. So we're going to talk to Michael about what's going on in Woodway City Council. He's running for that. We'll visit about the election and so forth. We got great music today. We got Pedro Zamora and his Squeeze Box. Going to play some music in the 9 o'clock hour. We got Today in History. We've got some birthdays. We've got sports. We've got everything on the show. But let's kick it off the way we do every morning here with our national anthem.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
It is Tuesday, high today about 83, 85. Man, we've had some great weather the last couple of days.
Yes, absolutely.
But we need rain. We don't need severe weather. We need rain.
Yes, we can always use rain this time of year.
You know, how long have you lived in Woodway area?
I've lived in McLennan County almost all my life except for 6 months.
6 months.
That's right. My dad was a school principal, elementary school principal, Rio Habern, at North Waco Elementary, and he started in 1951. I was born in 1951. I was born in Galveston.
Yeah.
And then he got accepted as a principalship, so he moved to Waco. So I've been here ever since.
You know, it's amazing because my mom used to tell me when I was bad, she would say, you know what, I'm going to take you back to Galveston. She always told me that I washed up in a tin can on Galveston Beach. That's not true, Mom. Mom's gone. But anyway, that's great. So you were born down there and came straight here?
Straight here.
And haven't left?
Haven't left. Haven't got a chance to leave. But I'm still here. But I do love Woodway. All my children, I have 3 children that are grown children. And they basically, one of them has passed away, but the other 2 still live in Waco.
Right.
One has a business.
Yeah.
And
your son has the jewelry store.
Yes, that's correct.
And does he cut you a deal? That's what I just want to know right off the bat.
He won't even do my repair work. No, Michael is a great jeweler. I'll say that.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured, when I left radio about a little over a year ago, I was deciding what to do in my afterlife, I call it. And, at 69 years old, you don't know what you're going to, you didn't expect to change. And I thought, that guy that stands out in front of Waco Jewelers with the sign,
Yes.
Wouldn't that be great? Just stand out there and spin the sign. And
It would be until you get tired.
until summer.
Yeah.
When summer hits.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! All right, let's kick this off. So originally, we've got David Nedbalek from Lacey Lakeview was supposed to be here, but he got his times messed up and is not going to be able to be here. So works out. Michael is a little bit early, so we're going to bring him in here, and we got things to talk about, things to do. Let's kick it off first of all by you mentioned where you were born. Tell us more about your family and what you've done for a living. And you were telling me you've been involved with the city of Woodway.
Yes, I attended North Waco Elementary, went to North Junior High School. I graduated Richfield High School in 1969, and I went on to MCC. I went to MCC 2 years, and while I was at MCC, I had a business teacher, and he encouraged me to start a business, and the business I wanted to do was basically start out lightweight construction, remodeling, buying houses, selling houses, and of course, back in those days, things were relatively inexpensive compared to they are now. So
you're like one of the original flippers.
Yes.
What they call flippers now.
Yes, that's correct. I was back in Hoppenstein days.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, I did do that. I started that, and that was about 1972. And I started that, and I've been doing that for ever long time. 2013, I retired from that. But basically, my children went to Midway schools, graduated, and my wife and I built a new home in 2004 in Woodway, and that's where we reside right now, and probably will forever, I imagine. But I love Woodway.
And you were telling me you've done some work with the city of Woodway?
Yes. In 2007, I was asked by probably the city staff or someone associated with the city staff that knew that I had the construction business, and I'd worked out in Woodway for quite a while. And so I knew the land. I knew where to build, where not to build, because there's different escarpment places out there that you really don't want to get into.
Exactly.
But anyway, so I started in 2007 on the Planning and Zoning Board, and I have worked on the Planning and Zoning Board for 13 years now. This is my 13th year, and it also included Board of Adjustments, which people that don't know what Board of Adjustments is, Board of Adjustments is basically a group of men, or people rather, that come together, and if a citizen files a complaint against the city, or if they have an issue as far as their construction or their lot or their zoning or whatever, they will go ahead and file a complaint with the city of Woodway. If the city of Woodway can't agree with it, with the homeowner, then they will take that up with the Board of Adjustments.
Okay.
The Board of Adjustments is kind of like a Supreme Court of Woodway, I guess.
Right,
Whatever
right.
they say, that's it.
That's it.
Now, they can take it to a municipal court if they want to further. But basically, if you want to stay in the midway court system, then it would be whatever the Board of Adjustment sides.
So they don't side with the city or side with
No.
they side with what they feel is the best way.
Yes.
Yeah. Best answer.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
They're independent.
In the 25 years or so, just that short period of time, in 25 years, have you, what's the biggest change in Woodway? What would you say? I think people say in Waco, the last 30 years, 25 years, the biggest change, of course, is what's happening downtown with the silos and all the new restaurants and things like that. What do you think is the biggest change, whether it be for the best or the worst? What do you see?
Well, Woodway is, I'm going to kind of call it like a bedroom, bedroom community.
Sure.
And basically what that means is that it's a community that's a very safe community. We have a very safe safety department.
Yes, you do.
And it's probably less than a 2-minute response anywhere within the city. And same probably with the fire department also.
Yes.
But it's been a community where you could feel safe at walking around the block at any time of day or night. You don't have to worry about that. And also, it's a great community that people get together. They associate with one another. It's a good city for that. And the thing about it is that Woodway is pretty well built out, about 95%. There's not much left.
You're kind of locked in,
It
right?
pretty much is. It's not, it was developed in the 1950s, mid-50s, and it was developed and planned by some very smart people. And they planned it out that way, and it's been that way. There's been a lot of good things that have come to Woodway, but the problems that I see right now is that we have a city council that basically is just controlling the Woodway people. That the Woodway citizens have not had their voice input in some of the major decisions. One of the decisions would be the city council decided to build a $6.5 million Woodway Family Center. The problem with that I see is that the citizens did not have a vote in that. There was a lot of citizens that really didn't want to spend $6.5 million of the city taxpayer funds. That money might have gone to something else that they wanted. We don't know. But that's what I have found out. And another thing is that there's been expenses that the citizens feel like that shouldn't. Maybe, and everybody, of course, the hot topic is the bike lane on the States.
Yeah, I've seen it and heard the, what was it, $500,000 or something?
Yes. They claim it to be about $468,000, but I have been told that it's actually a little bit more than $500,000.
And what we're talking about for folks not in is they took the main drag,
Right.
and did a lot of work and put in all these bicycle lanes.
Right. Woodway doesn't have a lot of traffic, but the traffic they do have is pretty well controlled by maybe 2 or 3 streets in Woodway. One is Estates Drive, one is the Bosque,
Sure.
and probably Santa Fe, you would say. It's kind of
Right.
like the circle.
Right.
But Estates Drive is one of the main streets, and it was always built for a 4-lane.
Correct.
And it also has some curves.
Mm-hmm.
It also goes and dips up and down. So it's not just a flat street that you just see all the way through it. So the problem is Woodway has a lot of senior population. I'm not sure exact number on it. I've heard that there's anywhere from 35% to 40%. I'm not sure exactly what the number is, but it's a good amount of population is
Sure.
senior citizens. Well, with senior citizens, they get used to something. It's hard to get them used to something else. But there's been some accidents since they have constructed it. But the biggest problem is you don't ever see anybody using the bike lane.
I was just fixing to say, I've
Never.
driven down that street a lot, and I've never seen a
No.
bicycle.
You can stand there for 4 hours, and you're going to be lucky if you see anybody go down it in a bicycle. I'll see some walkers there once in a while.
And trust me, nothing against bikers. We're not putting down bicycling or biking. It's just spending the kind of money, and you don't see any bikers.
Well, one of the biggest problems is that you can't clean that bike lane.
Yeah.
You can't take a street sweeper and clean it. Now, do you think the city is going to have people that go out there with brooms and sweep it by hand? No. They're just going to let all that trash pile up. Well, now, these serious bicyclists, they've got expensive bicycles.
Sure.
They got expensive tires on those bicycles. And I've been told we're not going to ride our bicycle down that. We don't know what we're running over.
Sure.
But anyway, back to the subject of basically what the problem is that they didn't want it. And I have been campaigning all over Woodway for the last 2 months, door to door. And I can tell you right now, nobody likes that bike lane. I have not seen one person that says, "Oh, yes, I'm so happy that they put that bike lane in."
That's right.
Not one person.
Yeah.
They all say, "Why did they do that? Why did they destroy that street and put that bike lane in there?" So that's a big topic right now.
So you're running on, you are going to represent the voice of the people of Woodway and not make all the decisions for the people of Woodway.
Yes. Well, I think this. Another problem that Woodway has, and this started maybe 5 years ago or something, if you notice, Woodway does not get any bids except maybe one bid for any project. Now, let's take, for instance, the bike lane. The bike lane, $500,000. That's a lot of money. You could build a house for that, a real nice house. Well, the problem is they only got one bid. Well, I don't even know who it is. They got one bid. So what is it really worth? What was it worth? What did it really cost to build that? We don't know. We don't have that information. We can't say, okay, we have 3 legitimate bids that we know are legitimate bids, sealed bids that were open, and this is the lowest bid. It doesn't work that way in Woodway.
I got you. Michael Habern running for city council, city of Woodway. And we're going to continue talking with Michael and some of the things over there and just all around the changes we mentioned about downtown Waco, how Central Texas and Waco and Woodway has changed over the last 25, 30 years. We're going to take a short commercial break. I want to say a big thanks to Weikert Realtors, the Eastland Group. They're our major sponsor of the Zack Owen Show. Also a big thanks to Be Kind Coffee. If you want a coffee, maybe a homemade bagel, pastries, Be Kind Coffee on Washington Avenue is open right now. Stop on by. My friends at Jack of All Trades Employment Services, Helen Underwood, and her staff are ready to put you to work. And Mike's Car Care on Sanger Avenue. You can trust my friend at Mike's Car Care. Those are our sponsors. We're going to talk about the Zack and Jim golf tournament and how you can win a free trip. We're going to talk about Zack and Jim trip number 46 coming up. Lots of things to talk about. Pedro Zamora is going to be on stage. Keep it right here. We're going to take a short break. We'll be right back.
Eco Terra beds. Better sleep inspired by nature. You deserve better than synthetic. Get the unmatched comfort of natural latex and the superior support that can only be achieved through our uniquely heat-treated and stress-relieved steel coils. Your back, hips, and shoulders will fall into perfect alignment in any position, meaning that you get deeper, more comfortable rest. Visit ecoterrabeds.com.
This is what $500,000 in a duffel bag looks like, but if you look closer, it's actually not real. That's because it's actually prop money. It's what is used in movies, TV, music videos, and ads when the strip calls for tons of cash or for the bills to be destroyed. It looks realistic from a distance, but up close you can see it says for motion picture purposes. I got these from propmoney.com. They're the official industry standard. I also got some stacks from different decades, from the 90s, 2000s, and even money band. Visit propmoney.com today to get your money seen or money shot right with Prop Money Inc.
Safely send money abroad in just a few steps with Remitly. Sign up with your email, enter an amount, choose how your loved ones would like to receive the money, enter your recipient's information, select a payment method, hit send, and relax, knowing your delivery time is guaranteed. Download the Remitly app today.
VivoSun's mission is to empower growers with stylish and effective products, making indoor growing accessible and enjoyable for everyone. VivoSun is known for its range of products designed for indoor gardening, catering to both beginners and experienced growers. VivoSun has it all for your indoor gardening needs. Visit vivosun.com today and get started making growing plants and vegetables easy and automatic.
whypersonalloans.com. We protect your information with advanced data encryption technology so you can request a loan with peace of mind and from the ease of your home. Request a loan anytime, day or night. Our partners can offer loans up to $35,000 with varying rates and terms. Review your loan offer with no obligation and decide what works for you. Visit personalloans.com today.
It's hard to find supplements that work. No, thank you. You need supplements that are backed by science with natural and plant-based ingredients and that are third-party tested. Because cleaner is better. Like Oro Organic. Plant-based supplements made from the Earth's most powerful plants for your immune health, gut health, workouts, and more. Find out more at oraorganic.com.
Over the decades, ARB has consistently pushed boundaries, introducing groundbreaking products like our iconic bumpers, Old Man EMU suspension systems, air lockers, and the recent brushless air compressor. Each innovation is designed to elevate the off-road experience, enabling adventurers to conquer any terrain. For 50 years, you've trusted us on your toughest recoveries, to your most breathtaking destinations, and in countless unforgettable memories.
Streamline event and appointment booking with Amelia's sleek, modern, and fully customizable booking forms. Tailor the colors, fonts, and design to match your brand and seamlessly integrate with your WordPress website. Whether it's for events or appointments, Amelia makes booking simple, stylish, and perfectly aligned with your business. Enhance your booking experience today at WPAmelia.com. That's WPAMELIA.com. Amelia.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
We're back. Michael Habern running for City Council of Woodway here live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill downtown Waco on 8th Street. It is a Tuesday morning, going to be another beautiful day in the mid-80s. Michael, we were just talking off air about some things that are going on and this and that and the other. And my question to you, Michael, is this. Why run for city council? I mean, that's a load. That's on your mind and so forth. Why did you decide to do it?
I was asked by several people, and actually some pretty major people that have been involved in politics within the city for, back in the day. And they just see the changes that have been made in Woodway, and they knew that I had the experience in the Woodway government, that I knew some of the policies of the Woodway government. So they said, we really need your voice in there and some type of control a little bit. So that's when I decided to go ahead and take the accept that challenge, and that's when I filed for the city council.
Right.
The main thing, though, is that I have noticed, and if you ever go to a city council meeting of Woodway, you will notice immediately that the citizens really don't have a lot of voice in anything. Now, yes, the city council will listen to your 3 minutes that you have to speak, but they're not going to act on it. They're not going to discuss it. They're not going to, other than just listen to it, that's about as far as it goes. So whatever the decisions or whatever something that comes up on an agenda that I would say would be a major, something major within the city, as far as a major expense or a major construction, the citizens really don't have much to say about it. And that's a problem for me. I think the citizens, it's their city.
Yeah.
This is their tax money you're spending.
Sure.
And they should have a say in what that money is going to be spent for. If they want something, they should be able to get that, as long as it's good for the city. But
I agree.
Generally, they should not be totally ignored. And, one of the problems is we have this original family center. And there has been a huge debate on what to do with it, of course, because it is locked. The city locked it when they opened the new one. This building is 12,000 square feet. The new one is only about 900 square foot, approximately bigger, so it's almost the same size. What I've heard and what they're discussing is whether to demolish the building. Now, the senior citizens, they want to make that a senior citizen center where they can have their own activities.
Sure.
They can have Meals on Wheels, possibly. They could have senior dances. They could have cards.
Exercising.
They could have pickleball, exercise. There's a lot of things they could do with that building.
I agree.
And there's been a lot of discussion, well, it's too old. It's not worth it. Well, there is a engineering report that was done in 2019 that clearly states that the foundation's good, the walls is good, the roof's good, the mechanical's good. It does need some ADA upgrading a little bit.
Sure.
So it is going to have to be a little bit of money spent in it. But you got to compare. They spent $6.5 million on a brand new building. Why are they going to tear down a building that's almost the same size? Look at the loss, the financial loss that you would have to the city of Woodway. So,
and what I find interesting is what you just said a few minutes ago about a large percentage of the population is a senior citizen in Woodway, and this would be perfect to have a senior citizen designated place for the population. So that's great. Hey, we got Michael Habern here running for Woodway City Council. A lot of great things he's saying, but we're going to find out a lot of great things that's happening in country music news. We're going to check in with one and only Nashville Cat right after this.
Today's edition of Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show Live is brought to you by Be Kind Coffee. Be Kind Coffee's ultimate goal is to promote kindness. 1534 Washington Avenue. Sit down and stay a while. Be Kind Coffee is open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. BeKindCoffeeCrew.com.
Miranda Lambert's the mentor Sunday on American Idol, where they'll perform iconic women's songs. Gretchen Wilson's the tour manager for the CBS talent competition The Road this fall, hosted by Keith Urban. Gretchen will perform and provide guidance for the contestants. Luke Combs is worth $20 million, yet he still lives in a 2,000 square foot house with only 2 bedrooms. His 2- and 1-year-old share a room. Luke said they will build a bigger home someday on their acreage, but for now they like how it is. And finally, Willie Nelson turns 92 today. I'm Nashville Cat on the Zack Owen Show.
Willie Nelson is 91? Holy cow. Happy birthday to the Texas legend, Willie Nelson, 91 years old. I hope I make it to 81 years old, man. Woo! Hey, today, Michael Habern is here running for the City Council, Woodway, which is where I live. I live in Woodway, and I am going to go ahead and say it, and it probably doesn't, probably my endorsement and a cup of coffee is worth about 20 cents. No, wait, unless you go to Starbucks, it's a lot more. But anyway, I'm going to tell you right now, I am behind and have been behind and back Michael over here on your quest to become our city council. We need Michael Habern, so get out and vote. Today's the last day of early voting, isn't it?
Yes, today's the last day of early voting, and then May
Saturday.
the 3rd, Saturday.
Yep. 7 to 7, I believe.
7 to 7 will be the election day. That's
so
correct.
if you have ever listened to Zach over the years, I don't honestly think I've ever endorsed a candidate in my 47 years in radio and on this show. I've ever endorsed a candidate. So this is a first, Michael.
Well, thank you, Zach. I really appreciate it. It's a great honor to be here on this show.
You're a good guy, and I think you would do the city of Woodway something that we need.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Hey, plus, I am a little bit jealous. He has a great head of hair, and I don't. I don't know if I should hold that against you. I'm not sure. Hey, today, Michael, is Tuesday. Today is April 29th, and here's some things that are taking place today that we kind of, the weird thing is most of these we don't even know exist, but some of them we may celebrate. Today is International Dance Day. Wow. Are you a dancer?
No, I'm not a dancer.
Never? Your wife tried to get you on the dance floor and you just wouldn't go?
My wife is a pretty good country dancer.
Ooh.
But I got 2 left feet.
Well, today, in honor of that, just dance, do something today. Today, something that I love, National Shrimp Scampi Day. I love shrimp scampi. Woo. National Supply Chain Day. Got to have a supply chain, but buy it before the tariffs hit, I guess you would say. National, see, I'm telling you things we don't even know. Today is National Zipper Day.
What is Zipper Day?
Our zipper, like a zipper.
Anything that zips.
Anything that zips. Zipper Day today. And today is World Wish Day. The national holiday is sponsored by Make-A-Wish Foundation, an organization that focuses on making the wishes of terminally ill children come true. It is a holiday that even children take joy in celebrating. So today, Make-A-Wish Day, which is a great organization.
Yes, Make-A-Wish, the house behind me that I purchased a long time ago, I sold that to a young couple named Cops, the Jody Cops. And they have two boys, and that was renovated by Chip and Joanne.
Yeah.
And they made a show of it, actually. But to make a long story short, Make-A-Wish completely reconstructed their backyard, and it was wonderful. And then they actually, Chip and Joanna gave them that house.
Wow.
So it was really, really a worthwhile project.
That is great.
And I'm glad I sold them the house.
So you're kind of a part of it.
A little part, yeah. That's right.
Oh, that's a great story. But today, Make-A-Wish Day, just a wish day in general. Remember that. Great organization. Talking with Michael Habern here. He's running for Woodway City Council. We're talking about the city of Woodway. But let's talk about just overall Waco, Belmead, Robinson, China Spring, Woodway has exploded the last, I would say 30 years, but let's narrow it down, probably the last 20 years.
Yes.
And for the better.
Well, Texas overall has. I mean, Texas is probably one of the greatest states there ever is. But, the problem is that a lot of these states, such as California, obviously, has created themselves into an unaffordable state. A lot of people that have, even around where I live, they have moved into our community from California, and that was their biggest complaint, was that they were retired, but they could no longer afford to live there.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Texas is a great state, and we're right in the middle of it.
Yep.
You know, Waco has always been a prime spot.
Prime spot. You know, I came here the first time I lived in Waco. I came here in probably about 83, 84, and I left. And then when I got offered the new job to come back in 92, I remembered one thing I loved about Waco is it was so easy to get to Dallas-Fort Worth, get to Austin. You had a lake inside the city limits. I mean, Waco, I knew back then was going to explode, and it has exploded. And talking about Californians, I call her my girlfriend wife, Andrea, and I both are in real estate. And we have seen more people, not only from California, and you're kind of shocked when I say this, families moving here and retirees from Hawaii. It has become so expensive to live in Hawaii, they're moving to Waco.
Yes, Hawaii is one of the most expensive states to live in. And I've experienced that too. I've actually met some couples that have moved from Hawaii. And it's a great state to be, in Hawaii.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if you're not just a vacation or a visitor, it's almost unaffordable. It
Got to
really
pay
is.
those high prices every day.
Everything is high there. But Waco has always kept, the housing has always been affordable. And, of course, the values have gone up now. But the values have gone up all across the country, too.
Right.
I mean, it's just like automobiles. You can't buy an automobile for what you could 10 years ago. So everything obviously has gone up with inflation. But still, I think, especially Woodway, of course, I'm partial to Woodway because I like Woodway because it has a lot of features that I like. And but Woodway has, I think, much of a affordability.
Absolutely. I gotta tell you one thing that I wish would have never changed with the city of Woodway. And I bet you couldn't. You might be able to guess if we had time for you to guess. The one thing that has changed in the last 32 years, I loved Western Oaks Golf Course.
Yes.
The old course became Heather Run after that.
Yeah.
Greg was the owner. He and his wife and family owned the golf course. We used to go, when I first moved here, 92, 93, 94, 95, we would be out there every day playing golf. We loved that golf course.
It is.
And we miss that.
Yes. It's right now, obviously, it's just some vacant land.
It's a lot of houses being built in that area. Yeah.
They're trying to develop some houses around there, but it's not ever going to be, I mean, it might be someday, I don't know.
Yeah.
But right now, it's certainly not what it was back when it was the golf
That's the
course.
only thing.
Yeah.
I wish the golf course was still around.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, the golf course was a great asset to Woodway.
Michael Habern running for the Woodway City Council. Now, Michael was supposed to go on at 8:30, but our 8 o'clock person showed up way too early and then said, I can't stick around, but I know I'm going to defend myself. I know I told him be here at 7:50. But anyway, hey, it's his loss, your gain, right?
I
There
guess
you go.
so,
Well, Michael may say that until he tells the bad joke of the day here in just a little bit, because we got to get him to do that. Hey, it's time. We're going to play a music video. We like to do that on the morning show, give you a little early music, and we'll come back, talk more with Michael about voting and the city of Woodway. Stick around.
Return to me, oh my dear, I'm so lonely. Hurry back, oh my love, hurry back, I am yours. Return to me, for my heart wants you only. Hurry,
Back live at the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. We have a ton of people walking by. I wish we had, Kevin, we need one of those man-on-the-street cameras, you know? But we just had a ton of people walk by. And usually we do have people walk by, but they're headed to the bus station. These people were headed to the silos, and I found out that they're here. They're tourist visitor centers from all over the state of Texas, and they're here to see how Waco does things popular. So they're from all over Texas here checking out from the visitor centers, which is pretty cool. Pretty neat deal. Cool. So welcome to Waco to those folks. And they're still walking by. I bet there's been at least 70 people come by. We're here live at the Backyard. Pedro Zamora is going to be on stage a little bit after 9 o'clock to play for us. We got Michael Habern running for Woodway City Council here. And before I talk anymore with Michael, I got to tell you about my friends at Jack of All Trades Employment Services. We call it JOAT. Helen Underwood, they're ready to put you to work. Full-time, part-time, temporary. Trust my friends at Jack of All Trades. Also, do you own a business and you're looking for help? Well, they can put you at ease. You don't have to do anything. Let them do the interviews. Let them do the background checks. Let them do everything for you at Jack of All Trades. I want to remind you they're open Monday through Thursday, 8 to 5, every Friday, 8 to 6, and every Saturday, 9 to 1 o'clock. Easy to remember phone number. It is 754-7997. 754-7997. If you need a JOB, call JOAT, Jack of All Trades, and tell them you heard about it on the Zack Owen Show. Michael, running for Woodway City Council. Remind everybody, today is early voting ends tonight?
Today is Tuesday. Early voting day is the last day. But Saturday will be your last day to actually vote.
How many openings are there for the Woodway City Council?
There's 3 openings.
And about how many people total are running for those 3 openings?
2 in each opening. So
okay.
There's 6 candidates total.
Right.
And one of them does include the mayor, which he has to run for a re-election of city council.
Okay.
And then once he's city council member, then the charters in Woodway states that the city council will take a vote among themselves and they elect the mayor.
Oh.
So at one time, the citizens did elect the mayor of Woodway.
Separately.
But now the council elects the mayor.
Oh, I learned something new.
Yeah.
How long has that gone on, the way of electing?
I'm not sure. It's a pretty good while, though.
Been a while.
Yes, it's been a while.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah. So there's always a flip of the coin. Well, is it better to have the council elect, or is it better to have the citizens elect? And there's always a lot of different opinions on that.
Sure.
But right now, that's the way it is.
That's the way it is, and I'm sticking to it. Right. All right. We've been serious for a while. Hobbies. Do you have any hobbies or something, a little known fact about Michael that we don't know? You sing in the shower.
Don't sing in the shower. I wasn't a singer. A long time ago, when I was in high school, I played in a band. That was the days when Rolling Stones and those type of music was popular.
Before you go any further, do you recall the name of the band, or at least one of them you played in?
Yes, it was called the Hampton Court.
Woo!
Yeah. There was actually 2 boys that was in it, and they were from England.
Really?
Had an English accent, and they were kind of the starters. It was just 5 of us.
Yeah.
And
y'all thought y'all were the Beatles, didn't you?
We played for some Baylor fraternities and sororities.
Yeah.
And made a little bit of money.
Nice.
A lot of work. I would never want to do it again.
Now, what did you play?
Guitar.
Okay.
Played lead guitar.
Do you still play guitar around the house?
When I have time, but it seems like the older you get, the more you don't have time to do anything. I don't know why that is, but there's always something to do. So.
Oh, I agree. But here's the deal. I've learned this, after 32 years at the radio station and then being fired out of the blue. And laying low for 6 months. I had a non-compete. I laid low for 6 months. I learned that life is way too short. Not only that, but I have attended so many funerals in the last couple of years. I'm shaking my head. Friend after friend after friend at early ages have passed on. So I've learned you got to live your life, make time for that.
That's correct. You know,
got to make time for that. The things you like, the hobbies, the golf. I love golf. I'm a terrible golfer, but I love golf. I love working in the yard. I get out and work in the yard. But anyway, I love to travel. Travel's a big thing. Do you like to travel? Do you and the family travel?
Not too much. Occasionally we'll go to South Padre. Usually just like once in the summer or something like that.
Right.
I have a granddaughter that we raised, and I said earlier that my middle daughter had passed away.
Right.
And so she had a child, and we raised that child. So
and how old is she now?
She's 20 years old.
Wow.
She goes to MCC. She'll be her second year in MCC, and then she's going to start Tarleton at MCC.
Nice.
And she'll get her master's at Tarleton.
Very good.
Yeah, we're real proud of her. She's really a good child.
Oh yeah,
good person.
Well, if you ever change your mind about traveling, I continue on, just like the golf tournament, I continue on with the Zach and Jim Travel Club. Jim and I had a travel club. We've got trip number 45 coming up July 31st, and we're sold out. We have 75 people going on this trip, a 15-day cruise. We're going to start in Athens, Greece. We're going to cruise all of Greece, the Greek islands. We'll make our way to Croatia, Montenegro, and we'll end in one of my favorite towns, Venice, Italy. And we'll spend the night in Venice, and then we'll fly home. But 15-day vacation, 75 people going. And the reason I bring this up is we're about to announce, give you details coming up the end of June, 1st of July. Trip number 46. We've already picked our destination and the date, May 11th of 2026. So about a year from now. We're going to spend 7 days in a new all-inclusive resort on a beautiful beach in Turks and Caicos, which is just a knockout place. And we'll have, that's May 11th. May 11th. So mark that down.
That's
Maybe you
awesome.
think about that.
That's an awesome
trip. You could go with
Yes.
this and do that. We're talking to Michael Habern, running for City Council Woodway. I'm going to give you a little bit of heads up tomorrow on the show. We have Peaches Henry. Dr. Peaches Henry is running for office. And also, I've got Carla Pendergraft. Carla Pendergraft going to be on the show. And then tomorrow's music, Seth Andrew Sutton is going to be here to play some music. Today, Pedro Zamora, and we'll have him coming up in about 10 minutes or so. We'll take a short break, come back, and we'll wrap it up with Michael Habern. Stick around.
Are you ready to take your real estate career to the next level? Whether you're a seasoned pro or just getting started, Weichert Realtors, the Eastland Group, is the place for you. At Weichert, we provide cutting-edge technology, personalized coaching and training, proven systems to help you succeed, all in a positive, drama-free atmosphere. Our team is more than just a real estate brokerage. We're a family dedicated to growth, support, and real results. Call us today to schedule a meeting or visit theeastlandgroup.com to learn more.
Are you a business looking for great employees or a Central Texan ready to get to work? Since 1986, Jack of All Trades has connected local companies with the best people in town. With nearly 40 years of recruiting experience, we help you succeed, whether you're hiring or job hunting. One call to Jack of All Trades puts the right people in the right place. Follow the job leader, Jack of All Trades Personnel Services.
Get paid faster with Bill, the easiest way to send, receive, and manage your payments. No more delays, no more hassle. Whether you're a freelancer or a business, Bill makes payments seamless and secure, simple, fast, and reliable. Sign up today at Bill.com. Overwhelmed by your inbox? Clean Email is here to help. Organize, clean, and manage your emails with powerful automation tools. Say goodbye to spam and clutter and enjoy a stress-free inbox. Try Clean Email today at cleanemail.com. That's CLEAN email.com. Cleanse your body of accumulated toxins and embark on your wellness journey at your own pace. At Global Healing, we provide premium supplements to help your body heal naturally. Combine that with OrganicHemp.com's top quality CBD for ultimate balance. Start your healing journey today at GlobalHealing.com and OrganicHemp.com. Unlock a world of convenience with Mully Box, your one-stop solution for personalized subscription boxes delivered right to your door. Each box is tailored to your taste. Experience the joy of surprises. Subscribe today at mullybox.com. That's MULLYBOX.com. At Tusain's, we understand that maintaining a healthy lifestyle can be challenging, especially in today's fast-paced world. That's why our mission is to make fitness accessible to everyone, anywhere. Committed to excellence, we adopt a user-centric approach guided by ergonomics and medical science. With a team of seasoned professionals in R&D, design, and manufacturing, we prioritize quality across our entire product line. Visit Tusains.com today and start your journey to better health. That's TOUSAINS.com.
At Open Goal USA, we're revolutionizing training for both soccer and lacrosse with our innovative portable rebounders. Perfect for players of all ages and skill levels, our rebounders improve accuracy, control, and technique in both sports. Built with premium materials for durability and ease of use, they're ideal for training anywhere, anytime. Whether you're perfecting your soccer game or sharpening your lacrosse skills, Open Goal USA has you covered. Visit OpenGoAAALUSA.com and elevate your training today.
Relax with Hemp Delicious. Organically grown hemp, massively blended with delicious organic herbs, responsibly sourced for their holistic benefits. Each sip offers calming, antioxidant-rich wellness. Brewed just for you. Sip the calm with Hemp Delicious. Find your blend at hempdelicious.com.
Introducing Muck Off's classic pink bike cleaner, powered by revolutionary nanotechnology that breaks down dirt and grime on a microscopic level while protecting your bike's delicate finish. Developed by our mad developer Alex and tested by riders, our products are made by riders for riders. Discover more at us.muc-off.com, where we break the mold to bring you the best in bike care.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live, Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, downtown Waco. It's Tuesday, and this whole week is election week. Yesterday, we talked about the Lacey Lakeview City Council and about the Conley ISD. We visited with Cody Daniel and Heather. McCarty Johnston was on yesterday. Today, our first guest canceled out on us. He showed up way too early and then couldn't stick around. But Michael got here a little bit early. We've had him on the last hour talking about City of Woodway. Now, we can't let you go without telling a bad joke of the day. Have you picked one, Michael?
Well, let's see. I think I have.
All right. Everybody's got to laugh when he tells the joke, okay? Here we go.
So my wife told me she didn't understand cloning. I told her, well, that makes two of us.
Two of us. Okay. Michael's going to be hitting the comedian tour, playing your local shows all over the place. Are you a joke teller?
I could tell a joke, but I don't know any jokes. How's that?
I love that. Thank you again for taking the time. I wish you the very best. Let's get it done, get you elected in to the City Council in Woodway. Reminder, today is the last day for early voting, and then this Saturday, 7 to 7, and that's just not Woodway, it's all around, is your chance to get out and vote. Make yourself heard, and the way to make it get done is by voting for Michael. Michael, why don't you look over at the camera and tell everybody in a short bit why they should vote for you.
Well, I'm Michael Habern, and I'm running for Ward 3, Place 2 on the ballot, and I only have one opponent, and that opponent is only been on it for maybe 3 years, not a lot of experience. Now, I've been on the Woodway committees for 13 years. I've been on the planning and zoning. I've been on the board of adjustments. I've been chairman and vice chairman of those committees. So I have a lot of experience. The main thing I want to do is I want to bring the voice back to Woodway. I want the citizens to take control of Woodway and not the city council. Right now, the city council has full control of Woodway citizens. I want to stop that. And I'm the one that can do that. I will take your voice to city council, and we're going to decide what's best for the city.
Very well said. Vote today or vote Saturday. Michael Habern, running for the City Council, City of Woodway. Michael, it's a pleasure to see you again, and thank you so much for coming in and being on the show.
Well, thank you, Zach. Thank you for inviting me. I really appreciate the opportunity to be here.
All right, we got Pedro Zamora going to come up with music in just a few minutes. We'll take a short break and come back and do it right here on the stage inside the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill, brought to you by Waco Realtors, the Eastland Group, my friends at Be Kind Coffee, Jack of All Trades Employment Services, and Mike's Car Care Center. We'll be right back with music. Stick around.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
If I've learned anything in the last year, it's that to show up as my best, I need to make intentional choices. And that goes back to the absolute basics. Number one, it's I have to move. And number two, to stay hydrated.
I have been using molecular hydrogen from Water and Wellness to support my health and well-being. It helps with energy, recovery, liver health, and more. The hydrogen has been a game-changing addition to my own wellness routine. The tablets dissolve into my water and deliver powerful minerals to help my body feel its best all day long.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Angles 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit angles90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Have you ever wondered why so many pet parents are choosing to have virtual vet appointments? Online veterinary care is making it easier than ever to get expert advice for your pet. Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns and expand access to pet care. Book your first appointment today.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Yes, sir. I am rolling and rolling. All right. You know, we've got... I realized early on I didn't need that much gear out playing shows. Big amps, guitars are all fun, but you got to remember all that stuff. You got to keep it all working. You got to keep up with it. Had a guitar player named Andrew Nafziger, great guitar player, but a real Austin guy, great player. Played with Bruce Robinson and a bunch of other people. We went into the movie. We were killing time one day, and we're all sitting in the movie. I'm like, where's Nafziger? We got the band van out back. He just comes down the aisle just carrying his blackface Fender twin reverb amp and like some popcorn. Just like, excuse me, blah. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, I can't leave this in the car. I'm like, dude. So we sat there and watched whatever we were watching with a gigantic, albeit very nice, vintage Fender amplifier in the theater. After that, I go, man, if I got gear I've got to sleep with and just keep with me at all times, it's not worth it. We had all of our stuff stolen years later. But that's a long story. I don't use any effects really on stage either. Just a little, just the amp and the guitar pretty much. But you hear that? You hear that, Cameron? Getting a sense of that little, that's a little phase, a little phase 90 here from our friends at MXR. So we're here in the studio, so we'll employ the little effects I've got rolling around on the floor. Hey, my friend, come over here quick. The time for action is near. There's buried treasure behind Mrs. Anderson's garage, about a half a block from here. But we must be ready for war, 'cause it won't be easy to find. And we're gonna do it again, 'cause we've done it before. Bring your weapons, should we get in a bind? And my mind makes a rifle from the stick on the ground. And I won't let those stormtroopers shoot me down. No, no, no. And if I wanna stop being myself for a while, but I don't wanna do it alone. You can be Luke Skywalker and I'll be Indiana Jones. The alley's the jungle, the likes that I've never seen. Put my whip and my knife, clear the way. You better keep that lightsaber handy there. Luke, my friend, we're not taking any prisoners today. Well, it's alright, my buddy, I'm watching your back. Just keep an eye on mine too.
'Cause although we are outnumbered and under attack, we'll show the bad guys what the bad boys can do. You know, hunting for treasure is always a dangerous charade. And do you also know this water balloon that I'm holding is really a hand grenade? Yeah, yeah. If I want to stop being myself for a while, then I ain't gonna do it alone. Yeah. You can be Luke Skywalker and I'm gonna be Indiana Jones. We can finally go home now. Got the treasure in me, rescued all the girls. When mama asks me why I'm so muddy and bloody, I can say, hey, it's tough, you know. Saving the world, my rational conscience laughs at the way I pretend. But when I wake up tomorrow, I'm gonna do it all again. Yeah. If I wanna stop being myself for a while, but I ain't gonna do it alone. You can be Luke Skywalker and I'm gonna be Indiana Jones. Yes, I can be Indiana Jones, yeah, Indiana Jones, yeah. Phase 90, Luke Skywalker and Indiana Jones.
Hey, welcome back. We're at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill, downtown Waco. It's Tuesday morning. Big thanks to Michael Habern for coming in. Vote for Michael coming up today or Saturday for the City Council of Woodway. I'm so excited. I met this guy a couple of years ago, I believe, at a Christmas party, and he blew me away. And the other day I was talking with my friend Ken Castello, and he said, hey, why don't you get Pedro up on the show? I said, oh my God, that's a great idea. So we reach out. Pedro Zamora is here. Pedro, do you have a name of the band?
Yes, sir. The band is Zamora County Line. Zamora County Line. My name is Pedro Zamora, of course, and these guys are the Munguia brothers from Temple, Texas, and we formed the Zamora County Line band or group.
Now, are you missing the drums today?
Yes, we are. Mr. Pete Munguia over there. He really wanted to join in this morning, but I was like, man, hey, we only got a couple lines available, man. We're going to have to kind of make some adjustments.
We're kind of limited on space, but I'm going to watch him. And when you guys start playing, I bet he sits over there going like this, you know, moving that foot up and down and all that. Pedro, what are you going to kick it off with? Because we're going to make this place rock out. You ready to light it up?
Yes, sir. We're going to start with a classic called El Troquero, or if we hit the SAP button, it's The Trucker. So to all the truckers out there, the troqueros in the house, this one's for y'all. Soy troquero y me gusta ser borracho. Soy troquero y me gusta ser borracho. Soy parrandero y me gusta enamorar. Traigo dinero para gastar con mis amigos. En las cantinas no me gusta pandallar. Allá en el valle todititos me conocen. Allá en McAllen voy a gozar del amor. En San Benito también tengo una güerita, en la que me hace que me duela el corazón. Soy troquero, soy un triste navegante. Soy como el ave que se crea de flor en flor. Traigo dinero y soy feliz con mi volante. No vivo ingreído ni peleo por un amor. Ando borracho, pero a mí me importa poco. Por esas cosas me retosa el corazón. Aunque mal paguen, vivan todas las mujeres. Brindo por ellas, aunque sea la perdición. El troquero. Truck driver. Gracias, thank you.
I love it. I love it. What's the name of that one?
El troquero, or the trucker.
The trucker. I like that. Today is a special day. Today is Willie Nelson's birthday, is what I heard. Is that right, Kevin? Now, my question to you, Pedro, is Willie is still going. He's still touring. He turns 91 years old.
Oh, nice.
Are you going to still be going at 91?
Well, I kind of joke around with my wife, man, that once I retire, that's when I would go on tour. So
right,
we'll see, man. We'll keep doing it until the good Lord lets us.
Or the money starts rolling in.
That's right.
Then the wife will go, yeah, go on tour.
There you go.
Have you been playing around the Waco area? Do you want to mention any upcoming gigs you got or shows you got?
Yes, sir. The majority of our gigs that we do are a lot of private gigs. We do. Surprisingly, man, we do a lot of house parties. We'll set up a mini acoustic set in the backyard on patios, and that's what keeps us busy, man. Every weekend, birthday parties, little weddings, anniversaries, get-togethers, barbecues, and stuff like that.
Sure.
We've done this for years, man. These guys they've been doing it a little bit longer than I have, but we've learned that doing the club thing, man, it gets a little old.
And dangerous sometimes.
Yes, and so you know what? We're like, man, we kind of created a little market for ourselves and kind of just stuck to doing the more the family party gigs, and it's worked out well for us.
Plus, the boys over there, they haven't even turned 21 yet, so they can't get into the bars, right?
That's right. No temptation, right?
That's it. Well, today, after being in country music for 47 years, I guess the show's kind of based around country a little bit, even though I love what you guys are doing. Yes, but I'm going to mention some things that happened on this date in country music history and see if you remember the songs. First of all, back in 1990, so what's that, 35 years ago, George Strait, the legend, was named one of the most beautiful people in the world. Have you been named most beautiful people yet, Pedro?
I believe Oscar has.
I love it. All right, 1991, the famous Alan Jackson, who is on his final leg, he's retiring, released the song Don't Rock the Jukebox, came out in 91. 1992, Dan Seals was number one on the country charts with the song Love on Arrival. And in 2014, we were talking about Willie Nelson. Willie received the 5th degree black belt in martial arts. Can you believe that? That was 11 years ago. So he was 80 and got a black belt. That's crazy. I love it.
Nice.
And that's a few things that happen in country music. We got Pedro Zamora and the boys are here playing some great music for you. And let's just roll into it. We got a little bit of a late start. Let's keep it going.
Absolutely. Well, the majority of the stuff that we do is norteño music or Tex-Mex conjunto music. But since we're talking country, we do a little bit of country. It's got a little bit of a Tex-Mex twang to it. But this is our version of a old Merle Haggard tune, Swinging Doors.
Oh, yeah. I love it.
Here we go. This old smoke-filled bar is something I'm not used to. I gave up my home to see you satisfied. I just called to let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. I've got indoors a jukebox in a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, 'cause I'm always here at home till closing time. I've got everything it takes to drive me crazy. I've got everything it takes to lose my mind. And in here the atmosphere's just right for heartache. And thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to, because I'm always here at home till closing time. Yeah, I'm always here at home till closing time. Woo! Thank you, thank you.
I love it. I love it. I bet that's probably the first time that a Merle Haggard song has been done inside the backyard with an accordion.
I'd put my money on that, yeah.
You are the holder of that distinction now. Awesome. Pedro Zamora, a little swinging doors there. Now, we're going to take a little short break. We'll come back. We got birthdays to come. We're going to talk with the Pete Sousa crew about sports. Pedro, you follow sports at all?
Oh, man, I love sports.
What's your favorite sport and your favorite team?
I'm a big baseball fan. I follow the Rangers quite a bit. And Dallas Cowboy fans in the good times and the bad times.
Oh, my gosh. I think there's been more bad in the last few years.
It has. Thanks to my dad. I grew up as a youngster. I was a Houston Oilers fan. Warren Moon, Haywood Jeffries. But then my dad kind of got me back on the Cowboys bandwagon right before they started winning the Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So we got to enjoy all that. But yeah, I think we're due, man. It's been long enough.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, they got new coaching staff, a lot of new players, guys have retired. They just went through the draft. What do you think? Your true thoughts of the Cowboys next season?
They need to change the culture, man. If they become hungry again, they can do it. But I think they lack that hunger, that want to, that drive. So if they can change the culture a little bit, I think they can do it.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. We need the Cowboys. Come on, go Cowboys. America's team.
Yes, sir.
You got to do that. All right, we're going to get more music from Pedro Zamora and the band. Coming up, we'll take a short break. We'll be right back.
Are you ready to take control of your health? At 4U Health, we believe wellness and lab testing should be accessible, inclusive, and yes, fun. With our tech-powered at-home lab test, you save time and money while feeling your best. Say goodbye to long waits and office visits. Check your health on your own terms with 4U Health. Visit 4uhealth.com today and free yourself from traditional medicine. That's the number 4uhealth.com. At Fullwell, we bring together the expertise of registered dietitians, MDs, and OBGYNs to give you the best fertility support. Our research-backed bioavailable formulas are crafted with your health in mind, ensuring the highest quality and safety. From preconception to pregnancy and beyond, we exceed industry standards with independent testing for harmful contaminants. With our comprehensive practitioner directory, personalized care is always within reach. Fullwell, your trusted partner on your fertility journey. Visit us at fullwellfertility.com. Experience the perfect blend of exquisite craftsmanship and life-changing technology with Gevi. Every product is built with precision, featuring specialized parts that ensure durability, efficiency, and safety. We put every machine through 6,000 rigorous tests to guarantee long-lasting performance. With cutting-edge technology and a commitment to energy efficiency, Gevi makes your life easier, greener, and more convenient. Upgrade your everyday with Gevi. Visit us at gevi.com to discover more. That's gevi.com.
With San, owning iconic furniture no longer requires paying a premium. We use the finest materials like Italian top-grain leather, known for its durability and luxurious feel, and apply meticulous attention to detail in every piece we create. Our replicas are crafted with the same care and precision as the originals, but a price that makes them accessible. With over 15,000 satisfied customers worldwide, we've proven that high-quality furniture doesn't have to come with a high price tag. Explore our collection today at san.com.
At Covers & All, we've revolutionized protective solutions with cutting-edge, customizable covers, tarps, and curtains. Using advanced tech fabrics that are 100% waterproof, UV tear, and abrasion resistant, we ensure lasting durability with hand-sewn double-stitch seams. Our commitment to quality, precision engineering, and customizable options is unmatched. With vertically integrated operations and express shipping, we deliver premier protection at affordable prices. Visit coversandall.com today for the perfect fit, guaranteed to last.
Protect your online privacy with NordVPN. Browse securely, access content from anywhere, and keep your data safe with military-grade encryption. Whether at home or on the go, NordVPN ensures your digital freedom. Stay secure. Download NordVPN today at nordvpn.com. That's NORDVPN.com.
If I've learned anything in the last year, it's that to show up as my best, I need to make intentional choices. And that goes back to the absolute basics. Number one, it's I have to move. And number two, to stay hydrated.
I have been using molecular hydrogen from Water and Wellness to support my health and well-being. It helps with energy, recovery, liver health, and more. The hydrogen has been a game-changing addition to my own wellness routine. The tablets dissolve into my water and deliver powerful minerals to help my body feel its best all day long.
It all began with a simple idea, cutting handles off old ski sticks to create better pull-up bars. This sparked the creation of the revolutionary Angles 90 handles. After testing over 70 prototypes with 300 athletes, our patented handles were launched in 2018. We continue to push the boundaries of strength training. Join us in making your training more natural and effective. Visit angles90.com to learn more and revolutionize your workout.
Have you ever wondered why so many pet parents are choosing to have virtual vet appointments? Online veterinary care is making it easier than ever to get expert advice for your pet. Our professionals are not only experts in managing urgent concerns, but also in providing top-notch preventative health care. We're proud to connect pet owners to a vast network of licensed veterinary professionals, ready to address any immediate concerns and expand access to pet care. Book your first appointment today.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Hey, we're back live here at the Backyard Bar, Stage, and Grill, all brought to you by Wycott Realtors, the Eastland Group. Please, if you're looking to buy or sell a home, reach out to any one of the over 40 agents we have with Wycott Realtor. You'll see our signs all over the yellow and black. Hey, Pedro, when's your birthday? When's it coming up?
My birthday is November 29th.
Oh, wow.
My favorite part of the year, we got football going on, Thanksgiving,
my
Black Friday,
gosh.
so I always get some nice gifts.
Do they ever try to kind of screw you over by combining your Christmas in with it and saying this is your one gift?
Not so much Christmas, but it's awesome because we kind of combine Thanksgiving and my birthday, man. So I get a feast. it works out nice.
And speaking of that, what is the perfect meal? If you were to sit down at the table for the perfect meal, what would you have in front of you, Pedro?
Oh, man, I'm a easy guy to please, man. Being from Texas, I would say probably like some brisket and egg tacos, maybe with some rice and beans or something along those lines.
I'm getting hungry already over here. They got great food here, by the way, at Backyard.
Yes,
what about
do.
the boys over there? When's y'all's birthday?
Birthday, Mingo?
July 21st.
Wow.
Back when rainbows were still in black and white, right?
Yes, sir. You got that right.
All right, here's some famous people celebrating birthdays today besides Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson today turning, now see, my sheet says that he's 92, but earlier we heard he was 91, so we'll have to verify that. Who else here? Dwayne Allen from the Oak Ridge Boys was born on this date. Dale Earnhardt, one of the great race car drivers of the past, was born on this date in 1951. Jerry Seinfeld, funny guy, born in 54. Daniel Day-Lewis, one of my favorite actors, born in 57. Michelle Pfeiffer, born in 58. Andre Agassi, tennis player, born in 1970. And Uma Thurman was born in 1970. Let's go with some local birthdays right now and see who's celebrating a birthday. My buddy, for a long time, he's a sales rep over at Channel 10 KWTX. My buddy Robert West having a birthday today. Todd Talbert, who I work with at Wycott Realtors. Todd of the Talbert Ranch family having a birthday today. John Wright turning 38. Justin McCullough, happy birthday. Becky Curry is 65. Alan Waltz turning 51. Joe Carnegie is 56. Kathy Marie having a birthday. Tristan McGowan is 29. Whitney Hines is 38. My buddy Tyler Broadway. I met Tyler. He was a PAO with the U.S. Army, and I met him on one of our trips going to Iraq over there and have been friends. He's retired now. But happy birthday to you, Tyler. And that's about it. Happy birthday, happy anniversary. Have a special day. And in honor of that, we have brought in Pedro Zamora, and they're going to play another song for you today.
There we go.
Soy como el viento que corre alrededor de este mundo. Ando entre muchos placeres, pero no es tuyo ninguno. Soy como el pájaro en jaula, preso y hundido en tu amor. Aunque la jaula sea de oro, no deja de ser prisión. Háblenme montes y valles, grítenme piedras del campo, corriendo, llorar como estoy llorando, morir como estoy muriendo. A veces me siento un sol y el mundo no importa nada. Luego despierto y me digo, luego despierto y me digo, soy mucho menos que nada. Al fin soy yo en este mundo, como una pluma en el aire. Sin rumbo voy por la vida, sin rumbo voy por la vida, y de eso tú eres culpable. Háblenme montes y valles, grítenme piedras del campo. Cuando hayan visto en la vida querer como estoy queriendo, llorar como estoy llorando, morir como estoy muriendo.
Yeah.
There we go.
Woo!
Gracias, gracias. Thank you.
Pedro, at what age did you pick up the old squeeze box and start playing?
I believe I started playing roughly at about maybe 13, 14 years old. I would ride in my dad's pickup, man, 1979 Ford pickup, and my dad would listen to all types of music. But for those that don't know, man, the accordion in Tejano music or Mexican music, it's kind of like the lead guitar, you know? So it's got a lot of the leads in it. I mean, it just caught my attention, and I would kind of play around on the dashboard of the pickup, pretending like I was playing the accordion. And my dad kind of picked up on that, and he was able to find a friend of his that let him borrow one, and I kind of messed around with it, and that's how it all started. And I won't say my age now, but I've easily been playing a little over 25 years and still learning.
Yeah. Do you remember the first accordion that you actually bought or was given to you?
My parents took me down to San Antonio, Texas, Alamo Music, and bought a Hohner Corona 2 accordion. And I remember on the way home, man, thinking, man, my parents spent all this money on this thing. Am I going to learn how to play it?
That's right, you better.
But man, I would fall asleep just play. And the thing is, when I started learning, there's no YouTube.
Right.
The internet still wasn't, I mean, it was all by ear. Any bands that would come to town, I would just be glued on the accordion player and just was a sponge, man, trying to soak up as much as I could.
What is the hardest, when you learn, what would you say was the hardest thing about learning?
Well, the accordion, I try to explain it this way. It's almost like having 3 harmonicas inside the box. And so if you pull, a button is one note.
Yeah.
The same button, if you push, it's a whole different note.
Right.
So that's what makes it hard, but at the same time, that's what makes it cool, man, because it allows you to do some really cool stuff with it.
Right.
I mean, it just gives it a really cool, nice feel. I mean,
sure.
It doesn't sound like anything else.
You've got to be somewhat, Brian, do you think you got to be somewhat coordinated to do that?
Oh, yeah, I think you have to have 11 brains in your head. That and a pedal steel.
Yeah.
You guys are
oh my gosh, pedal
amazing,
steels.
unique, yeah.
Now, did anyone in your family before you, Pedro, play accordion?
Not that I know of, man. My grandparents loved music. My grandpa on my mom's side, when he was out working in the fields and stuff, he would sing.
Yeah.
My grandmother on my dad's side would listen to music all the time, man. She fortunately had a stroke and was in bed most of the time, so she had her little radio listening to music, and whenever she would hear a song she would like, she had a little cap gun next to her bed, and she would just shoot that thing off, and she would scare people, man, when she would hear a tune she'd like, popping her little cap gun.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, my family just loves music, man, and that I know of, I'm probably the first that actually picked up an instrument and did something with it. So,
you know, you brought this up a little earlier about the style of music, but one thing that I have learned in my time in radio and being in what they would call an operations, overseeing multiple formats, one thing I learned is there may be people that believe there's one style of Mexican music or Tex-Mex, but there's a lot of difference. Man, you go down to Florida and you got a more tropical sound, and you know there's a lot of them.
That's right. I mean, Mexico, kind of like the U.S. I mean, you go to Florida, you're going to get more of that tropical vibe. You go to Nashville, you're going to get more of that country. You go somewhere else, you might get like a blues or jazzy vibe, Louisiana or something. Same thing with Mexico, man. The northern part of Mexico, you're going to see these two instruments. It's norteño music. It involves the accordion, the bajo sexto. You go to the coast, you may hear more banda music with the, they use like tubas and a lot of the band instruments.
Right.
Guadalajara, you'll see more of the mariachis.
Yes.
You know, with the guitars and the acoustic basses and trumpets
Well, yeah,
and that type of thing.
What's the big giant fat guitar?
That's the guitarrón.
Yes. Guitarrón.
The guitarrón. It's an acoustic bass, and you play that one with like you two finger a lot of stuff. So
oh, really?
It's got its unique technique.
And you got to have long arms.
Yeah, a little bit, and you got to have a belly too. Kind of, you know.
Why you look at me?
Yeah, a little beer belly to kind of put in the perfect angle there. So,
man, he just called you out on that one right there. All right, we're talking with Pedro Zamora. I got Brian over here from the Backyard Bar Stage and Grill. Brian, have you ever had Tex-Mex, any type of that format on the stage here?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and many different styles. Like you said, there's banda, there's conjunta, there's norteña, all different types.
Right.
But, yeah, we've had quite a few. We got some coming up this weekend. Pedro, a vivid memory I have during the '90s when Tejano was really huge, right? And there was so much choreography, and everybody was trying to incorporate different instruments in. I was watching on the Spanish channel one time, and they had a harp. A guy was playing the harp, and he was doing the dance moves as well with a gigantic
wow.
Poor guy. So they were always trying to incorporate a lot of different syncopated.
Kind of like Sloppy Joe puts a harp in there once in a while,
exactly,
right?
Exactly.
Nice.
Hey, what's coming up this weekend here at the Backyard?
Boy, you talk about a diverse weekend. So Friday night we have Stoney. Is that correct? Let me double check.
I'm supposed to be asking you that.
Yeah, Friday night, Stoney LaRue with Ryder Grimes, so great, iconic Texas country legend there. Saturday night, we've got a Bad Company tribute, Six Gun Sound, and the opener is a Bryan Adams tribute.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
Holy cow.
And then Sunday's our Cinco de Mayo celebration with Sistema and DJ Zorro. So we've got a really diverse weekend. And
do you know what Zorro means in English?
Zorro? What does it mean in English?
The fox.
The fox. Okay.
When I was took Spanish in junior high, they had no name that Spanish translated for Zack.
Yeah.
So they called me Zorro.
Okay.
So I'm the fox.
Okay. I like it.
The fox.
Well,
not that I'm foxy.
Definitely cool. I've always loved Spanish music.
Oh, I do too. I love it too. So get your tickets for this weekend. That'll be a great lineup. And then are you going to do Sunday karaoke early or just going to do the Cinco?
We've got that full day of events, so I think we're just going to bump it a week.
Okay.
But yeah, it'll be a fun day. And there'll be some singing along, I guarantee you.
Oh, I bet. By the way, I got a text this past Sunday, and somebody asked about putting some drinks on my tab. They were out here having a party on Sunday, and I said, put them on Michael Saldana's tab. So
that could get pricey.
Yeah.
Oh, you should see my tab when I come in. I don't even drink. I come in, I've got a $300 tab, and I'm like, it was all your cousins and uncles and brothers.
Yeah. All right, we got Pedro here, And he mentioned that he's a Dallas Cowboy fan, Texas Ranger fan. Yes. Well, we're going to flip over and go to Scotty with the Pete Sousa Show. Scotty, how are the Rangers doing? How are the Cowboys reacting after the draft?
Well, Zach, something I think I've admitted to you before is I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I thought the Cowboys drafted outstanding.
I agree. I thought it was very and now it's putting the pieces of the puzzle together. They've started the puzzle. Now let's put it together.
Absolutely. And again, I said this yesterday. I think Jaden Blue's a guy.
Now, what are you going to talk about today?
I want to ask you this, Zach.
Okay.
If you could pick any actor to play any athlete in a movie, what movie would you make? And who would play that athlete?
Oh, play that athlete. Holy cow. What do you think, Brian? What actor would play that athlete?
Well, who playing who? I can't hear.
Anybody. If you could pick an actor to play an athlete in a movie.
Oh, gosh, I'm going to say if he were still alive, John Candy would be a great John Daly.
That's a great choice.
I like that one.
As far as premier athletes go.
That's true, premier. I have no clue. I don't know. I enjoyed watching Brad Pitt play the guy in
Moneyball?
Moneyball.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he did a great job there. But anyway, I'm not sure. Who would you pick?
You'll have to watch the Pete Sousa Show to find out. That's one of our topics of conversation today.
The old teaser right there.
That's right.
I love it. All right. Pete Sousa Show coming up today. Scotty, have a great day, buddy. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Scotty is going to reveal his pick.
Oh.
Who would you pick to play? And I ask Pedro this, too. Everybody knows that Muhammad Ali has had 2 or 3 movies played, and they've had good. But who would you pick to play? And I just went blank. What's his name?
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, that guy. Boxer.
George Foreman?
No, not
Mike
George.
Tyson?
Mike Tyson. How did I forget that name all of a sudden? There's nobody that could be Mike Tyson.
No, the real swole guy that's in all the action movies did a kind of not a Lifetime movie, but one of those TV movies with Tyson. Man, I don't know. I think you'd have to get Tyson to play himself. He's probably still good.
I got so.
One of a kind.
Pedro, if you had a movie made about you, what actor would you want to play you in that movie?
What actor? Wow, maybe like a Mario Sanchez or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
You say Mario Lopez?
Yeah, no, not
Lopez.
Mario Lopez.
My bad. I haven't had all my coffee this morning.
Slater, yeah.
I love it. All right, let's get back to some music. We got Pedro Zamora and the boys are here. Let's play another song.
We're going to do a little Freddie Fender for you guys.
Ooh,
Here we go.
Freddie Fender.
1, 2. Wasted days and wasted nights I have left for you behind. For you don't belong to me. Your heart belongs to someone else. Why should I keep loving you when I know your love's not true? Why should I even call your name when you're the blame for making me blue? Don't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know your love's not true? Why should I even call your name when you're the blame for making me blue?
Won't you remember the day that you went away and left me? I was so lonely, prayed for you only, my love. Why should I keep loving you when I know your love's not true? Why should I even call your name when you're the blame for making me blue?
All right, here's some trivia for you and the guys in the audience and for Brian. What was Freddie Fender's real name?
Was it Valdemar? Was it something like that?
Yes, it was Valdemar Garza Huerta.
Man, it's a long one.
Yeah.
I think Freddie Fender will fit on the idea a little bit.
way better,
Yeah.
He was 69 when he passed away, way too early of an age. Oh, you did?
Yeah. When I worked for Hennigs, they inducted Ray into the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
And so we went down to the Broken Spoke.
Yeah.
And Freddie performed, and it was great.
Wow.
Denim head to toe, and that Farrah Fawcett hair.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Now you just mentioned you got Little Joe coming up.
We
here?
just confirmed we got Little Joe and La Familia coming in October 24th. Another Texas legend.
That's a guy that's been around a long time.
Absolutely, and I'm hoping he wears the jumpsuit with
with the no shirt that was showing the taco meat. Yeah, that's
man.
iconic.
Little Joe was rocking that style way back when.
I love it. That is great. Hey, we're going to take another break, then we'll come back and wrap it up with the Pedro Zamora and the guys. Before we jump into the break, I want to tell you about Mike's Car Care, auto repair and service. A lot of times, Brian, you don't know where to take your car, truck, or SUV. You don't know if they're going to do it right the first time. You don't know if you can trust them, get the right price. Well, you can with Mike's, located on Sanger Avenue. Whether it's a brake job, whether it's an oil change, maybe a whole transmission overhaul, they can do it for you. Call them up today, 732-1202. 732-1202, Sanger Avenue here in Waco. Mike's Car Care. Tell them you heard about it right here on the Zack Owen Show. We'll be right back.
Dive into adventure with Scuba.com, your ultimate destination for top-tier scuba and snorkeling gear. With over 20 years of experience, our expert staff, who've dived everywhere from the Galapagos to the Maldives, provides personalized advice to help you find the perfect gear for any underwater journey. Shop leading brands like GoPro, Aqualung, and Scuba Pro. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, trust Scuba.com for the best in diving equipment and expert guidance. Explore now at Scuba.com. That's SCUBA.com. Scuba.com. BizChair.com, your one-stop shop for premium commercial furniture that blends quality with affordability. From ergonomic office chairs to durable restaurant seating, we cater to diverse industries including corporate, medical, hospitality, and education. With over 20 years of experience, we offer fast shipping, exceptional customer support, and furniture solutions that stand up to high traffic environment. Elevate your space with BizChair's vast selection of stylish, reliable, and cost-effective furniture. Visit us today at BizChair.com to transform your business. At Mitzi, we believe the right light can transform any space. Born from a third-generation lighting family, we craft beautifully designed, premium lighting that's made to be affordable. Inspired by Grandma Mitzi's eclectic style, we're on a mission to make high-quality lighting accessible to all. Whether you're updating your space or adding a unique fixture, Mitzi has the perfect design for you. Beautiful, well-made lighting without the high price tag. Discover your perfect light at Mitzi.com. That's MITZI.com. Mitzi.
Yep.
Founded in 1910, Samsonite is the world leader in durable, high-quality luggage and travel accessories. Made to the highest standards, our products won't let you down. We give you the confidence to get out there and explore. Inspired by the past, devoted to the present, and built to inspire a multi-generational future, Samsonite is here to elevate your journey. Travel with Samsonite and pack confidence every step of the way. Shop now at shop.samsonite.com. The grinder mentality that Randy and Brent Habert built into 44 Pro runs deep within our team. Every member shares a passion for the craft, the game, and most importantly, the player. When you step onto the field with a 44 Pro custom glove, you'll feel the difference. It's not just a glove, it's a 44 Pro. Crafted with dedication, made for performance, and built to last. Get your custom glove today at 44pro.com and experience the 44 Pro difference. That's 44pro.com, 44 Pro. Golf Partner, the world's largest golf store network, offers more purchasing opportunities than anywhere else. With a dominant market share and a wider selection of quality secondhand golf clubs than our competitors, we make it easy for you to enjoy the game with affordable, top-quality equipment. Join us at golfpartnerusa.com and discover why we're the trusted choice for golf lovers worldwide. That's golfpartnerusa.com. Golf Partner.
Since 2003, Bluehost has been empowering people to harness their brands online with innovative web hosting solutions. Trusted by over 2 million users, we're the longest-running WordPress.org recommended host. With Bluehost, you get a safer, better web experience, supported by the world's most popular site builder, and backed by our commitment to open-source projects. Visit Bluehost.com today and take your website to the next level.
Experience the future of secure private cloud storage with Internix. Protect your files with end-to-end encryption, ensuring your data stays private and accessible only to you. Enjoy seamless, fast storage without compromising security. Visit Internix.com today and take control of your digital life. That's INTERNXT.com today.
Be the best parent to the best S-Pup. For Kitty, we decode more than 100,000 data points, so you know what makes them walk, talk, and act like only they can. We provide the best care and make smart health decisions, now and forever. Plan better, care smarter, love longer. Wisdom Panel, your world's leading pet DNA service.
Visit roguemediamusic.com for more music.
Back live at the Backyard Bar, Stage and Grill. Here we are Tuesday. Want to thank Michael Habern, running for City Council, my choice for City Council of the City of Woodway. Tomorrow morning, election week continues. Peaches Henry will be here, and Carla Pendergraft will be here to talk about their bid. They're running for election. And Seth Sutton will be our musical guest tomorrow in the 9 o'clock hour. We're going to talk about the Zack and Jim Golf Tournament tomorrow and so much more. But right now, it's time to wrap it up and say thank you so much to Pedro. Man, you never disappoint me. The first time I heard you, you were great, and you and the guys sound tremendous. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking time to come in and be on the show today.
Thank you guys for inviting us, being a part of the show. Thank you so much. I'd like to introduce the band.
Absolutely.
Or go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
I have Mr. Oscar Munguia on the bajo sexto, Mr. Mingo Munguia on the bass. Mr. Come on up here, Pete.
Yeah, come on
Show
up.
your pretty face. He's the handsome one of the group.
He's got that Elvis Presley. He's got that Elvis Presley look, you know.
Mr. Pete Munguia. And then also a big shout out to my dad that's always been there. Like I said, my parents took me down to San Antonio to buy my first accordion. And then this type of accordion that I have here at Gabonelli, a lot of the accordion players that I looked up to, this is what they played. I heard that he went to Houston on his way back, got broke down in the rain and stuff, and had to wait for somebody to go pick him up, bringing my Gabonelli accordion back to Waco. So he's always been there since the very beginning. We've been playing in bars and clubs and stuff in Dallas and Fort Worth since we were like 18, 19 years old. So he's always been there taking care of us. A big shout out to my dad, Pedro Zamora Sr. Also to my wife, my little ones, a big hello. People watching us in the Temple Belton area.
Yes, we got Temple Belton, we got Salado, Texas watching us. All right, Mr. George. We want to appreciate Pedro. We're playing with him. And this guy is great.
Also, in Washington, also people in Washington watches it. And also to Jack of all trades. I saw the ad earlier.
Yeah.
I work out there in sales. A big hello to Miss Tanya and the whole office. Miss Helen Underwood, big hello. And we're gonna wrap it up with a little Johnny Cash.
Woo!
Folsom Prison Blues. Somebody goes some loads like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, time keeps dragging on. But that train keeps a-rolling on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Zamora County just to watch him die. When I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I bet there's rich folks sitting in a fancy dining car. I bet they're eating tacos and smoking fat cigars. I knew I had it coming. I know I can't be free. But that train, it keeps rolling, and that's what tortures me. They freed me from this prison. If that railroad train was mine, I'd bet I'd move it on a little further down the line. Far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. And I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Una polquita! What up? Thank you. Gracias.
Keep the music playing.